Today's video is about changing your level of approach in 3 minutes or less. I'm Joshua.
I am Lucas.
And I'm Eric.
Eric and Lucas are licensed professional counselors, and this information comes from one of the courses on our website at empoweringchoices.community or our app, Empowering Choices Parenting, found in the app stores. So take it away.
So if you're changing your level of approach, the little graphic we have on the course is literally an adult kneeling down so that their eyeballs are on the same level as the child's eyeballs. And that is one literal way of changing your level of approach, because you were talking about being towered over as we were kind of introing this.
Right. And, you know, let's go back to this is an art, not a science. So there's not an absolute science to these things. What you're always going to hear me say is you have to get to know your kid. And so you have to get to know your kid and you have to get to know the situation. You know, we were also talking, a little before we started, and there's a lot of adults that in a variety of situations don't like someone towering over them, depending on the information that is being disseminated. And so if you're really, really, really angry, it may not be good for your child to have you standing up, looking down at them, and just letting that anger roll out. Depends on how sensitive they are as a spirit, as a temperament. And, whereas other kids, that may be exactly what they need because they're so strong-willed. But it also means that you're in touch with your kid. And so how you change your responses throughout the interaction can also be that very same thing of changing your level of approach. I've had times with my son where I've had a reaction that's a big reaction in the beginning and it's angry, and then I have switched that and become much more calm and was changing that information, by reading how he was doing in that situation. So you can change it by tone, you can change it by position, you can change it by a variety of different things.
One of the things that I know that is true for one of my girls, and the other one is nonverbal as of yet, but for my older one, the yelling, which is the thing that you want to do when you're mad at them and they've disobeyed the rules, it's not as effective as turning on my thinking brain and going, I want to correct this behavior. What is it that I know that is something that's going to catch her attention? And one of them is all right, you need to knock that off or there won't be any stories at bedtime. Right? And the immediate response that I get from her is, but I want stories. And the yelling is way less effective than just going to the thing that she enjoys and going, all right, hang on. We need to not do this if you want that.
That's a perfect example of you got to know your child.
Right. And that's the fundamental thing of change your approach to what you know about them.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think I messed up our timer, so I'm not really sure if we're over or under.
So we're just going to keep talking.
Yeah, so no, we're going to...
For another 30 minutes or so?
We're going to assume that we're over here. But obviously, there's a ton more about this that you can learn and dive into. So check out our website at empoweringchoices.community or download our app from the App Store, Empowering Choices Parenting. We have a course on this and a variety of other topics as well as a community. We'll see you on the next show.
Bye.